Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, invisible pink unicorns. What the? Who in Gaia's name wrote this crap? The Sanctuary Network presents T.S. Eliot Scott. Wait. That's not right. TSW's Got Talent. We put out the call right around the secret world. Anyone of talent, present yourselves to be judged. And you came. This show has dancers, speeches, storytellers. We've got fashionistas, questionistas. We've got others. We present this to you now for your viewing pleasure, though not your listening pleasure, as your host tonight is Auroras, and he is talking in a stupid voice. So, let's begin. This was the first of 3 fashion rounds in the evening. The theme for this one was Halloween. We had 5 entrants with all sorts of outfits. Some of them also had people attached. Enjoy! There is no way to really describe the horror you are about to see. All I can really say in advance is that this is very definitely not safe for work. I considered muting my live commentary or re-recording something over it, but instead you can see and hear the entire thing as it happened. My condolences. Hide your children. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kyle Clee Hudson. Oh dear. What's that? Is that a Chaos t-shirt? That's quite funny. And the flaming pants. No, flaming trousers. Pants is a horrific Americanism. Oh well, 1,000 Americanized words. Perfect horror entry. Oh, and he's showing off his hat as well. I am TSW pre-event ARG. Yep, if you haven't already worked it out based on what's playing currently on Radio Free Gaia, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Stripping it down. Everyone, close your eyes. Hide the children! Hide the children! I might have to highlight this on general principle, to be fair. Maybe not. Maybe it's a bad idea. The fact that he's doing this with an assault rifle makes it a little more worrying than it already was, to be fair. Also, some of those hand motions. Yeah. And seriously, why is that still strobing so much over there? Why is it only on one side? Weird. No, something stuff. Oh, there we go. Oh boy, quick. Like as I said already, hide the children. They don't need to see us. I don't need to see us. Look at a corner of the screen. I can see when the curtain goes down again. No, I can just about see chat without having to see Lee. Oh, I've heard effects. Yeah. I mean, just why? Why? Really? Damn it, Clee! If you followed him on Twitter, you will know exactly why that's ridiculous. Yeah. Why? Get him off. Just burn it with fire. Just burn the whole stage with fire. Safe yet, please? Just no. Oh, kill it now. Ah, he's moving. Oh, he's gone. Okay, I think I can look again now. You can let the children out again now. Although, you might not want to, I don't know, something. Words. To be fair, it probably is the first official striptease. Just... why?
What you are about to hear is my entry. Sorry about that. Basically, it was a speech about me taking over the world. I basically made it up so into long, no practice whatsoever. And it was about that good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, half-watch too, I am here to inform you that, effective immediately, I will be taking over management of the planet currently known as Earth. The organisation known as the Council of Venice has proven woefully inadequate at this task, or managing the other agencies also attempting to dominate the planet. I have, as of 1 hour ago, dissolved the Council. The other existing organisations will be permitted to keep functioning, provided they are able to adhere to a new set of rules I will be sending them shortly. My agents in all significant groups have been enacting a changeover of power as I speak. Please remember, this is not a power grab for the sake of power, this is an arrangement of convenience for the entire world. Things will now be run much more efficiently. In the interest of maintaining a peaceful state, any dissenters are welcome to present themselves, at which point they will be terminated and their body destroyed. Thank you for your time. Unfortunately, I was unable to get footage of the first event of the evening due to a technical malfunction, specifically parents' dinner and enforced socialisation. Fortunately, we have some pictures for you. They were dancing along with an explosive finale. Next, we have the second fashion round, and let me tell you, Coolio had it right. This round was the theme of gangster, and we had 3 excellent entries to the round. Enjoy. From a distance. Possibly with a stab-proof or bulletproof vest on. Inside a tank.
Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing in our way. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Like electricity. Taking over your body, it's flowing through your mind. This feeling's got me on fire. Don't ever leave it all behind. Can you feel the attraction? Feel the attraction. Can you feel it between us? This energy's inside us like electricity. Feel the love running through like electricity. Feel the love.
Our next entry, my personal favourite, was a story told by Kurohebi, who also wrote the story. It's good. Really good. My voiceover will probably ruin it. Kurohebi bows to the crowd and sits cross-legged directly on the floor of the stage. His lips curl into a smile and his crimson gaze scans many faces before finally speaking. Though his English is fluent, there is the definite Japanese accent. His voice is otherwise rather pleasant to listen to, deep and clearly audible. His storytelling is regularly punctuated with fluid gestures and theatrical facial expressions. I once met an old man who never gave me his true name. He introduced himself as the Watcher. Because I'm always there when stories are born, he explained. He was good at spinning tales, I'll give him that. This is a story he told me as we shared onigiri under a full moon, the legend of Haru and Kazuki. It was in a time when the kami were far more revered. Haru was a priestess of Amaterasu, Omikami, the sun goddess. She was known and beloved by all, people travelling far to be bestowed her blessings. One day, as she was gazing upon the calm waters of a pond, she saw something catch the light of the sun. Without hesitation, she walked towards it, the water being rather shallow, and grabbed the shining object. It was a small stone of amber shaped like a tear. As soon as her delicate fingers brushed against the smooth surface, she knew. The power held into the stone was to be revered, for it could give life. Thus she named it Shinsei no Kozen, the Ray of Life. Everything that exists must have its opposite, like night is to day, and there was indeed another stone in the world imbued with a great power. It fell into the hands of the man, Kazuki. Little did he know that the power within the smoothly onyx stone was the one of death. The true meaning of the stone was soon revealed, however, as every time it glowed with the silvery light of the moon, a part of his life force was taken from him. Thus he named it Shino Ibuki, the breath of death, and took upon himself to know more about it. Why didn't he throw it away, you may wonder? Oh, he tried many times, throwing it in the depths of the sea or smashing it to pieces. The stone resisted all its attempts to destroy it, and it was always back at his side as soon as it was thrown away. Thus he left his home in search of answers. The reputation of Priestess Haru went far, and it soon caught Kazuki's ears. A stone of amber that could bestow life? Somehow in the depth of his heart, he knew. This was no mere coincidence. With grim determination, he set to find the priestess and end her life, so she'd stop using the stone and sap his own life in the process. But this is a tale, and, as is often the case in such stories, when Kazuki finally found Haru and laid eyes upon her, his heart became her captive. She was beauty and grace, and above all, she was loving and caring to those who came to her. Clearly she was not aware her stone was cause of misfortune for another. For many months, Kazuki did nothing. How could he choose between killing the one he loved or watching her from afar as she took, all unknowingly, his life little by little? Sickness finally befell him, but still he did nothing. Until his beloved Haru was faced with danger, a group of thieves attacking in the dark of night as she was walking back home. Kazuki, never far from her, managed to make the attackers flee, but not before sweet Haru breathed her last, a dagger deep in her breast. This could have been the end of Kazuki's torment, freed from a stone's curse. Yet humans are weak when faced with their emotions, and thus he picked up the Ray of Life. A golden glow to bring back Haru, a silver glow to capture his last breath. As he felt the cold embrace of death, he spoke his last. I see now the only path that I was meant to walk. His body dropped, lifeless, near the waking Haru, and from the night sky above rained stars as the kami cried for Kazuki's sacrifice. There was only one witness on that night, the Watcher, for he is always there when stories are born. Which brings to mind, did Kazuki do the right thing? Maybe he didn't have to choose between life and death. What if he had taken the Watcher's life instead? For he is the one that gives life to legends, the thread that holds the tapestry together. What is of importance here, the story, or the story within the story? If you ever find the Watcher, maybe you could ask him. Kurohebi rises up, that smile still on his lips, and offers a bow to the crowd before leaving the stage. Our next performance was from Azag4. Unfortunately, Azag4 couldn't be with us today, so instead, he's left us a message.
Ladies, gentlemen and bees, there's a little piece called How'd You Be, Bee? I first met him in the streets of Kingsmouth. He was swinging a huge blade at some of the locals. It looked like he could have done a better job with a box cutter. He'd just knocked the head off some zombie townie and was taking a deep breath, so I thought I'd try and cheer him up a bit. So I strolled up to him and said, quite simple like, How'd you be, Bee? Well, he didn't answer for a few seconds. He just looked at me as if I crawled out from under a log. Then he straightened up and inclined his head to one side and spat what appeared to be a stream of molten metal about 3 yards. Then he fixed me with a pair of eyes in which I could see the fires of a deep hatred burning all the time, and he bored into me with them as he said, How would I bloody well be? How would I be? Get a look at me, will you? I'm covered in blood and gore. This bloody sword that they give a fellow wouldn't go through butter. And there's never a break at all, you know. These buggers never seem to stop. You knock one arse over it and it gets right back up and fights again. When I do manage to get away for a bit of a break, it's no better. I haven't tasted a cold beer for weeks. The last beer I had, some clumsy clown knocked it out of me hand before I could half finish the bloody thing. Then the publican throws me out of the horn, God for hitting the dopey bastard. How would I bloody well be? Well, the next time I saw him, he was sitting outside Templar Hall, in London, in full uniform, with a pile of military gear in his lap. Oh, I could recognise him all right. He looked like a kangaroo dog trying to sit on top of a ping-pong ball. I should have known better, but the words were out before I could stop myself, and I said, How'd you be, Bee? How would I bloody well be? He said, Take a gander at me, would you? Look at the bloody hat. Size 7.5, and I take 6 3/4. There's a newspaper and a toilet roller in there just to keep it on me bloody head. Here, he says, cop an eyeful of the trousers. Straight from Savile Row they are, via bloody Bangkok. You could hide a bloody draft horse in these bloody things and still have room for me. Then they give me shirts. One shirt 4 sizes too big and the other one 3 sizes too small. This morning on parade the sergeant said, Hey you, stand to attention. I said, I am at attention, Sarge. It's me bloody uniform that's at ease. And have a look at the boots. Enough leather in it to make a full set of harness and 3 bloody saddles. How would I bloody well be? Well, I next saw him in the scorched desert. He was in a staging area in the hills, seated on top of an old ammunition box, hat pulled down over one eye and a cigarette butt burning a hole in his chin. His rifle was leaned up against one knee and he was trying to clean his fingernails with the tip of his bayonet. I should have known better, but I asked him, How'd you be, Bee? Well, he swallowed the butt and fixed me with a real mad look. How would I be? How would I be? How would you expect me to be? I've been 6 months in this bloody hellhole, that's how I'd be. Frightened to sleep a bloody wink, eating bloody sand with every bloody meal. And I've got to tell you, mate, it's bloody dangerous here. You stick your head out to take a shook and every coldest in Egypt wants to take a shot at it. I'm half expecting to die in this bloody godforsaken place, that's how I'd be. Well, he must have died out there, because the last time I saw him, I was dreaming, and he was floating in an animal well, all dressed in white. I called out to him, How would you be, brother? He quickly came over and looked at me in disbelief. How would I be? Have a go at the bloody nightgown they give a fella, would you? I mean, I trip over the bloody thing 50 times a bloody day. It takes me 10 minutes to lift the thing up when I want to scratch me bloody knee. And what about the halo? 7 sizes too big for me. The only thing that keeps on me bloody head's me bloody ears. Look at the dents in it. It's like a second-hand hula hoop. Here he says, before you go, cop an optic at the harp. 12 strings missing and band practice in 5 bloody minutes. And you've got the height to ask me how I'd be? How would I be? How would you expect to be to bloody well be?
Next up, we have the final round of fashion. Anything goes in this round, and indeed, anything did. This last round we had 4 entrants, so take a look. Or just skip on ahead, you could just do that. This last entry is a little hard to explain. It was basically a game of who am I, or 20 questions, or yell incoherently up the stage in the desperate hope that someone will hear you, preferably using shout or stage sage so that people on the stage can actually hear you and you don't end up thinking that nobody's interested. It's happening stuff! How's anyone supposed to get up there? Is there a ladder at the back? Anyway. All or nothing, eh? Anyway, things which will probably take about 10 minutes to write up. Yeah, Friday's a fun one because you've got streaming one. The final act of the night is actually not taking notice.
It is time for the final act of the night.
Woo! Do I know your wife, or at least in game, at least, or something? Mephineros. I don't know. I find most couples I tend to know both characters in.
With me here on the stage is someone what you guys might know, but I am not going to tell you who it is.
Oh, great, mystery guest.
Mystery guest.
Romeo, oh Romeo. Unpredictable. I suspect old fashioned, but you know, your name does sort of hint that. Stacio's got a line at the two. Ooh, balcony. Oh Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? And that was me trying to do a Juliet, apparently, who was both female and Italian, and I completely failed on both scales. Scales? Counts? Comments? Failed! Instead, I would like you guys to form a line and ask me a question that can be... Oh, no. Instead, I would like you guys to form a line and ask me a question that can be answered with yes or no. Okay, it's going to be 20 questions then. Is it Tomium? Oh, that's quite clever, really. What is the... So, what is the actual act? Is it literally just us trying to guess who it is? Or are they actually going to do something? I honestly don't know what's happening, but is it actually... Are they going to do something? Is it supposed to be in character or not? Because I can't really ask, is it a developer? Because if it's in... I don't know. Yeah, didn't think so, no. Tomium would have been awesome. That would have been an awesome finish to the event if Tomium had just walked out there. 4 legs is also wrong, sorry math. Guess is not male. Is it Sedma? No, apparently not. Okay. Not male. Okay, so a guest is female. No, don't tell me. Is it Sariti? I know Sariti's in there somewhere. Damn it, not pink, so therefore not Sariti, so my question is meaningless. Not Sariti. Regular, good question, old fashioned, because that narrows it down. Because it can. Yay! We finally got a yes! It is a regular member of the community. Psywarrior is still at the back. That's not Psywarrior. Female regular member of the community. Who do we know? Who do I know? Oh, is a. No, wait. Not Janet, Festival Underground. I can't assist myself. What am I pressing? Shift F. Alof, Bumpy, Sweaties. Is it an automated person? Good question, but I don't think it is because I've just searched for them and they're in the underground. I'm guessing that's not a DJ then. Which is interestingly challenging. I thought I knew almost every member of the community, at least by guess. Not a DJ, not an otter, because Janet's in the underground at the moment. Are they here now? I think they here now. That would sort of make sense. She is dangerous. Damn it, not Sariti. Katarina plays a girl. Yeah. I think it's Katarina. Almost has to be. They were here before. Earlier. I haven't seen them in a while, but yeah. Yep, I think they're here. Nah, we've already had we already had the pink questions, Perpetua. Almost has to be Katarina, I think. Dangerous. Dangerous is possibly the single best word to describe Katarina, given. Well, put it this way, Katarina and Lag Spike killed down the new dungeon in Nightmare difficulty before the bugs were fixed. Yeah. Hey! Nailed it! And I don't believe I just said that. Funny thing is, the fact I was planning to put 1 as opposed to an exclamation mark, and it's like the only key in the keyboard, but that doesn't actually matter because it just sounds like I'm being enthusiastic now, which is sort of unlike me based on the character, but still, you know, Give it up for Katarina! Why are we giving it? What's I want to know what Katarina's doing now. Is it just literally just a guessing game to guess who it was? Hey, Katarina has a halo. Woo! Go, Katarina. I can basically see her face in the top hat and a halo. That's a top thing. Is I don't know, is that the act or is it, is it a dance act? I don't know, that seems strangely. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the nightmare that was this video. If you left partway through Kyle's striptease, or if your partner walked in during that part and is now suing for divorce, let us know in the comments below. We'd like to say a special thank you to TheChosenOne for organising this whole event and for running the whole thing on the night. In addition, thanks to DJ Psywarrior for hosting the event on Radio Free Gaia and providing awesome music throughout. We'd also like to thank all the performers who so insanely offered up whatever remained of their dignity to satiate the masses. Once again, thanks for watching.